The Moment That Defines Your Life by Chuck Garcia. Chuck Garcia's The Moment That Defines Your Life explores various events which help to shape both of our professional and personal lives. The book combines the principles of emotional intelligence, EQ, and stoicism, thereby allowing readers to take advantage of every opportunity and challenges. The author's phenomenal writing combined with the connecting personality incidents allows an individual to follow their steps and bring a worldwide change. The book starts with Garcia's near-death experience on September 11, 2001, when just a last-minute change saved him from being at the World Trade Center during the attack. This event becomes the nucleus to discuss on the fragility of life and the importance of choosing one's attitude in the face of adversity, drawing inspiration from Viktor Frankl's man's search for meaning. Through this incident, the author rolls out the central theme of the book, how defining moments can either defeat or define us, and how we can use them to remake ourselves. The first chapter, Develop Your Mental Fortress, introduces the concept as the sole piece of freedom, thereby allowing control over the emotions instead of elimination. Through the blend of stoicism and Garcia emphasizes to self-introspect and take it in your stride and convert them into ladder to reach success. Through the example of Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, he explains the role of self-awareness, self-control, and resilience. Sometimes all it takes is a leap of faith, as the mental barriers often try to impose weights, but competence, dignity, and trust often pose as a helpful guide in making such decisions. Chapter 2, The Misread, opens up on the consequences of misreading situations and people, particularly in high-stakes environments. Garcia shares an incident of a CFO named Dan, who suddenly lost his temper during a critical meeting, make or break, which ruined his career. The chapter concludes with the provision of practical tips for handling a heated argument or anger buildup and improving emotional regulation to reduce the after effects. The third chapter, To Serve, tells the story of Bob Litwin, a world champion tennis player and executive coach. But his defining moment came when his partner, Carol, was diagnosed with cancer. Despite such tragedy, Litwin took the pain and sorrow for focusing on his training and building resilience to support Carol through her illness, thereby highlighting Litwin's indirect use of Stoic principles, accepting what is beyond the control and moving on. Garcia makes a point of consistently taking small steps and focusing on helping others. In the fourth chapter, To Fulfill, Nirupama was born and brought up in India, wherein she was pressurized to pursue a path of engineering, but she decided to follow her passion for organizational psychology against all the odds. Garcia uses the journey of Nirupama to understand the Stoic idea, eudaimonia, living in accordance with nature, aligning one's actions with their true self. He also elaborates the role of emotional intelligence in navigating through the challenges. The chapter concludes with a call to follow your Polaris, North Celestial Pole, and be a light of inspiration for the others. The fifth chapter, To Adjust, features Jamie Bassel, a chiropractor who faced a life-altering moment when his son, Zachary, was diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder. Garcia uses Jamie's story to illustrate the Stoic principle of importance of acceptance and self-awareness in such grave times. The chapter contains the importance of perception, which allows us to handle any circumstance and maintain composure. In the sixth chapter, To Compensate, Anthony's story presents gradual recovery from a series of failures, including a lost opportunity to join the police force to a compensation analyst position at Google. His defining moment came during a college project when he learned the importance of working together as a team and selflessness. Garcia uses Anthony's journey to explore the Stoic idea of self-correction and the role of emotional intelligence in power, pride, and prestige, allowing better development of character. The seventh chapter, To Bridge, reflects on the story of Yui, who dedicated his life to help others repair broken relationships after surviving a suicide attempt. Garcia uses Yui's journey to explore the Stoic concept of letting go of negative emotions and accepting positive change. The chapter concludes by encouraging readers to bridge the gaps in their lives, whether in relationships, careers, or personal growth, by slowing emotional reactions and practicing tactical listening. In the eighth chapter, To Matter, Garcia brings in the story of Dominic, an artist who found new purpose when he met through an accident. Using the metaphor of ancient cave paintings, Garcia reflects on human urge to leave a sensible mark on the world. The chapter emphasizes on giving equal importance to existence and empowerment. The ninth chapter, To Forgive, introduces Maria, who survived through childhood sexual abuse when she was just 9 years old, but chose to forgive her abuser and dedicate her life to helping others. Through her journey, Garcia evaluates the Stoic principle of acceptance and the role of forgiveness, which allows for greater aspects in healing. The chapter highlights the importance and weight of letting go of resentment and focusing on self-growth to heal and move ahead. In the final chapter, To Outsee, Garcia reflects on the story of Rajesh, an entrepreneur who learned to outsee challenges and anticipate opportunities. Garcia uses the progression of his journey to explore the Stoic idea of preparation and strategic thinking at the times of necessity. The epilogue presents the perfect finale of Garcia's journey, skidding down through Mount Elbrus. Garcia implemented the Stoic principle through Marcus Ripperger by letting go of what is beyond control and concentrating on things and goals within control. That is, next step. Recollecting the near-death experience during 9/11, he recounts slowing down and being present with your thoughts. The epilogue reflects the narrative set against the stories of adversity combined with the dual aspects of both Stoicism and emotional intelligence. The conclusion perfectly underlines the thesis of the book to take another step and climb on. And that's a wrap on The Moment That Defines Your Life's summary. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more book breakdowns. And if you have a book that you want us to cover next, let us know. Until next time, happy reading.